Hi. I've been working on the camper in preparation for moving into it full time in April, and I'll be doing the Lyme interviews, which is me going around the country in my camper and interviewing and doing mini documentaries, which will be aired as basically like episodes on my YouTube channel, The Loving Lyme. The reason I'm doing this is because there's so much controversy and misinformation about Lyme disease, and I believe in being the change I wish to see, and I believe that seeing is believing, and if I show enough people what we're going through, then eventually the scales will tip and we'll get the support that we need. That's just one part of the project that I'm doing. So I have been remodeling my camper. I've never done anything like this before. I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and then I took a screwdriver and a saw and yeah, pretty much a screwdriver and a saw, and I've been taking apart my camper. You can follow along. I've been posting live interviews and talking a lot about what's going on, or not live interviews, live feeds on my Facebook page, The Loving Lyme. And if you'd like to make donations, you can find my PayPal link at The Loving Lyme. It's like the PayPal link, The Loving Lyme. So anyway, without further ado, here is my camper remodel so far. How do I turn the camera around? Why is it like that? Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to show you like this. Alright, so this is my camper. It's a 30-foot Dutchman. Okay. And there are pictures on my Instagram about that show the before and the after. So right here there used to be a jackknife sofa, and I took out the jackknife sofa and I cut the frame down because that thing there is the heating element. So I did that, and then we can move in here and you guys can see where well, you can't see because I took it out, but there used to be a bed here and a bed frame, and I took down the the frame, and I'm taking out these boxes. They're not boxes, they're drawers. And I am going to be turning that into like a sleeping bed area. I also took down, there was a half wall here where, you know, like where the sofa came out, and I tore that half wall down. You can see this is what's left of the half wall. I did have an issue where I cracked the support beam here, trying to get this out, so I'm working on that right now. I was told it's okay, help's on the way. So I'm waiting for the professionals to help me with that. So then if we turn over here, that is where the kitchen dinette set used to be. It was just a very basic camper design. And so yeah, you can see that I opened everything up so that I could have a really good flow to the camper. And I'm really excited. As you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, I spent a lot of time homeless in my life, and especially after my husband left me in when was it? May, the end of May last year. And then I got a grant through Stuart Marchman Services that gave me a house for a year. And then my mother died in January, so I used the money to buy the camper because I don't ever want to be homeless again. and also because with the Lyme, I find it difficult to work a regular job because my health is so up and down, and I feel like it's irresponsible for me to go and apply for a job when I know that I am not going to be able to follow through. My work ethic means a lot to me, and I also have a limited amount of energy as I'm healing myself, and living smaller just cuts down on stress, it cuts down on size, it cuts down on bills, I have my life down to 4 bills now. I don't qualify for Social Security disability. I'm in my 4th appeal because the Social Security disability, I didn't qualify because I didn't work enough into the system, which means I didn't pay enough in taxes. And then the second SSI, I was denied because I'm so young that there's no possible way I could be disabled. So I had to get creative. And so I got the camper, and I knew when I got it I was going to remodel it because I knew I was going to be living in it, and I wanted an open flow of space. And I didn't know that I was going to be going around doing Lyme interviews. It was honestly an inspiration that I can say, came from like the spirit within. As did growing food for the food pantry, which is another project I'm working on. I acquired a 1/4 acre of land in Jacksonville, and it can't be built on because there's a septic tank underneath, but that makes it perfect to grow food on. I don't know anything about growing food, so right now I'm trying to work out a partnership with Farm Daddy out of Sanford, and what he has is these boxes that are self-watering, self-fertilizing. You water it once and then it takes over, and that would work very well because I could just have somebody come by and watch and make sure that nothing is going wrong with the vegetables, and then we'd be able to cut it down. I met the man that runs the organization at an expo, and he had examples there, and they were gorgeous. I mean, kale was like 3 feet tall. It was so pretty, and it's all organic. And yeah, so I can have someone sponsor a box for $99 a year, and that can be made in payments, and that is renewable, and that's an investment that you can literally watch grow. I'll be recording, and if you're in the area, you can come by and see it. So I'm looking for investors on that level. I'm looking for investors or anyone that can offer any advice on this trip I'm about to take. I'm very excited to meet everyone. I have 50 people right now that I'm going through that are wanting to be interviewed. I'm very excited. I would love to have probably 70 people, and that'll cap it off for the year. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. My next phase of this project is I am going to be recovering the cushions for that bench. I'm going to be building the shelf or figuring out what I'm going to be doing in that area. And I'm going to be safe coating everything. I just found out that the campers, they do off gassing, like a Christmas tree or anything that's pretty much plastic. But they treat the wood in the campers with formaldehyde, which I didn't know when I got it. And so there's this thing called Safe Coat, and it seals that fumes in. So I'm gonna paint everything I can with Safe Coat. I'm not gonna rip up the linoleum because right now I don't, I'm waiting for the finances to do that, to come in. When I rip up the floor, that's when I'll Safe Coat that. But in the meantime, I'm going to Safe Coat everything else. And then I'm going to paint everything. And Yeah, that's what I that's what I have so far. And if you would love to make a monetary donation towards gas, my bills are my phone, which is $60 a month, my insurance for my car, which is $200 a month. Everything is going to be transparent. The internet, I have to figure out the internet when I'm traveling. I'm not really sure about that yet. So if anybody has any suggestions, I believe I can add to my plan a mobile hotspot, but I'm not really sure about that. What else? Insurance, phone, gas, treatment for me and my family. But I'm pretty sure those are my insurance and phone, gas, yeah, and food, and treatment. I am seeing an Ayurvedic doctor. His name is Richard G. Powell. You can find him on Facebook. He charges $70 an hour. I see him once a week, and he has me on several herbs and supplements. I'm feeling amazing. I also started, hold on please. I also started raw milk. That was my little Lucas, one of my littles. He's my oldest little. He also has the manifestations, the symptoms of Lyme as well, we're working on. Anyway, now I can't remember what I was saying. So if you would love to give in a monetary way, you can message me on Facebook or Instagram at TheLovingLyme. You can email me, TheLovingLyme@gmail.com, or you can find me on PayPal at TheLovingLyme. So I really am grateful for you guys following me along. You guys have been so encouraging. I'm hearing, I'm receiving so many messages of support. It lifts my spirit, and it really is encouraging me to do this, to see how much it's really needed. So I appreciate that. Keep them coming in. It keeps me going when I get really nervous and I don't know how this is gonna, happen. But I do believe it's going to happen, because I'm not going to give up, because our voices deserve to be heard. We are worthy. And I mean, that's just it. And a little love goes a long way. So I hope you keep following along with me. I hope you like my Facebook page, The Loving Lyme, and my Instagram page, The Loving Lyme. I hope you keep following along here. And I look forward to making more videos for you. I am going to be making some videos that go specifically into my life and into my healing. I'm going to be going through my life using the Metaphysical Anatomy book, which correlates our manifestations of dis-ease to suppressed emotional trauma, basically. And that's really been helping me a lot, addressing the emotional trauma. Our bodies are talking to us. They are talking to us, and they are guiding us in what we need to do. They are screaming for our own attention. So I have been having amazing breakthroughs with my health by giving myself the attention that I have been looking for from other people my entire life. And now, it went through having to lose everything. I lost everyone. I felt betrayed by everyone in my life. It was, it was really lonely. It was horrible. And my mom died. I mean, I just really hit rock bottom. And that's when I broke absolutely wide open. And I was like, oh, you know what? If nobody else is going to care for me, I'm going to care for me. And boom, that's when it totally took over. And I'm learning about boundaries, and I'm learning about suppressed anger and grief and guilt and vibration and things that raise our vibration, like laughing and playing and eating foods and getting rid of all toxicity from our life in the form of chemicals and relationships and thought patterns. I've also reprogrammed the way that I'm thinking and talking, because indeed our thoughts do create our realities. We can think ourselves well. We can heal the trauma and we can see the dis-ease lift in our bodies. So I look forward to going through this journey with you even more. Thank you again for watching and following along. Please share my videos. Together we rise, and this is about us. This isn't just me. This is all about sharing all of our voices, all of them. So the more that this story gets out there, the better chance I have, honestly, of getting the support I need to do it. So if you're interested in what I'm doing, please share, and if you can donate in any way, with your time, with money. Hey! Oh, hey! Please stop. Please stop it. My kitty. I'm gonna go have to beat her up now. I'm just joking. I would never. I love her. She's my fur baby. But she's scratching the fabric. I want to take it off, so I'm not really that worried about it. But still. Anyway, thanks a bunch, you guys. Have a great day.